Robin.
Snakes don't hiss no more. No, snakes don't hiss no more. Snakes don't hiss no more. They call you bro, man. When the feds came and got me, gave them your name. I stick to the code, man. I ain't saying no name. I stay in my own lane, cause these niggas some hoes, man. Well, I'm in the hood with it. I'm in the hood with it. If you running, she good with it. She classy your hood with it. I'm in the hood with it. I'm in the hood with it. If you running, she good with it. She classy your hood with it. Man, I'm in the hood, get that understood. And I wish you would press up and I could take off. Fans, they all in the hood, they trying to get good. You know it's the season, dog. I'm in the back for a reason, dog. I get that back for a reason, dog. That bitch giving me head, I thought she was teasing, trying to get even, dog. They gon' make me get cocky, acting like Drano ain't got it, like I'm a leech or something. Niggas try to count me out, act like I can't do this shit with ease or something. I'm in the hood, got the keys or something. Just gotta get on her knees or something. Damn, ain't no kicking me out, like my name on a lease or something. I got 2 watches, but still I ain't got time. Cause I need a 3rd watch. Take off that blindfold, need to see how I'm shining. They talking about bird box. Give me 24 hours to body these niggas like I'm about to purge now. Niggas so motion discovery, know they gon' tell us, so watch how you serve now. You can't if you say you fucking with me. I had them racks in the fucking hit me. I be up for my money, I'm stacking business. I ain't fucking with her, she too fucking friendly. You know the illest, fuck what you heard. I ain't never had shit, I'm a fucking splurge. Pull up on bro ass and what's the word? And then I'm at the drinks on my vision blurred. I'm in the hood, don't hiss no more, they call you bro, man. When the feds came and got me, gave them your name. I stick to the code, man. I ain't saying no name. I stay in my own lane, cause these niggas some hoes, man. Well, I'm in the hood with it. I'm in the hood with it. If you running, she good with it. She classy your hood with it. I'm in the hood with it. I'm in the hood with it. If you running, she good with it. She classy your hood with it. I'm in the hood. I'm in the hood. I'm in the hood, yeah. Say I'm in the hood. I'm in the hood. I'm in the hood, yeah. Give me body, she good, yeah. Give me body, she good, yeah. Cause I'm in the hood, yeah. I'm in the hood, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Champagne Mornings. They needed to see that. What's good? Mike's is up. Thank you guys for tuning in to Champagne Mornings. Shout out to Almighty Drought. We decided to play his song for opening so we can get some people in, and he happened to be the first one on here as well. So shout out to you. Thank you for tapping into Champagne Mornings. I go by the name of Bia.
It's Pretty Simple Key.
And we got special guests here, Crewboyz verse. Of course, you guys should already know him.
What's happening? Right. My nigga Trey Sway on this bitch.
Trey Sway, we haven't got any music in a while. I was just discussing this.
No, I think, didn't he get signed to like he can't just send in music or something like that?
Oh, so we don't get no more cuts?
I don't know.
Can you at least drop a project?
I'm just acting like I know. I don't actually know.
Aren't you? Isn't he like demanding to be independent? That's his whole site. I don't know. I need music. Okay, this is what we're discussing here. Kiana needs music.
Facts. So make sure you guys all share. Thank you guys for tapping into the broadcast. Crewboyz verse for a little bit of people who may not know who you are. Why don't you go ahead and tell them who you is, what you do, all of that.
My name is Crewboyz verse. I'm a musical recording artist from Columbia, South Carolina. I am also 1/3 of Lexicon XL Studios. What else should I tell you?
Where we're at right now. Make sure you guys tap into Lexicon Studios.
Definitely tap in.
It's lit in here. You come in, at least come in, shop the store, see the big ass Nipsey mural up front.
Big ass, dope ass Nipsey mural.
You ain't gotta do music to come by, but if you do music, this is definitely where you want to be.
I seen that. I'm on that laugh.
He made it. Yes, he did.
We appreciate you. We were told that was a you thing that made that happen.
If it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't be here either. Because as you see, we are missing a guest.
Our brother. Oh my God. Our brother.
Yeah, I'm asleep.
But you're sleepwalking and you made it. That's all that matters.
On Champagne Mornings.
On Champagne Mornings.
So we're going to go ahead and start this off with a segment like we do every time. Call it It's Too Early for This. Key, what you got for us?
All right, you guys. So armored truck with the money in it crashes. All the money goes everywhere, right?
Yes, I heard about that.
I forgot.
I think it was in Texas.
I think it was somewhere. I can pull it up for you real quick. But that's not the It's Too Early for This part, okay?
Okay.
The It's Too Early for This part is that the police made a post asking people to turn in the money. And these fuckers did.
Yeah.
I heard that they were going to actually like prosecute people who took some of the money too. Like,
Because you can't prove I took that from them. I could have got that from somebody. I know the numbers are marked, but I could have got that from somebody. It could have been sold. It could have been used and flipped. And like, that would have been easy to.
They did. One dude returned. I just looked at that. That's crazy. You said that. One dude returned like mad money, but if you look at the money, he got like ass of ones up under like 100 or some shit. So if he was smart, like how I'd be smart, I would just took all my ones
And gave the big bills.
and
That's
gave all
something I
my
would have
ones
done.
back and kept all the big bills.
I think I might have.
It sounds fucked better.
In ways of not.
I
I
would've-
would
I would've
have
taken
taken
it.
shit back. That's why it's
There's
too
no
early
way.
for this.
There's
I would've
no
done shit
way.
back.
Y'all did that shit.
Y'all
It's
don't
not
have
my
to
fault.
find me. Like if that's the issue that we got,
Hey,
y'all
at
don't
least I
have
can
to
afford
find
the
me.
lawyer right now because I got all that money for
Come
y'all
on.
fucking
Come
car.
on.
What's good?
You feel me?
I'm
That was an
I-
act of God.
I seen that and was like, oh my God, saved immediately. Like there's
So it was a
White
post
people
that made him turn it in. I thought niggas
fake.
would just turn the shit
No, police made a post on Facebook asking them. It didn't. The post I seen didn't say
Oh.
anything about prosecution or anything. It just said, hey, you guys should turn the money in. It's basically the right thing to do.
in. Did they say how much?
And
it's
these
still?
motherfuckers did.
No, didn't the door just like open up and like hella
Yeah,
money just
the
went
door
everywhere?
just
They
came
said
To where
how much-
every
how
like
much
all
was
the
missing?
car. Oh, I didn't.
No.
They didn't say that.
They said when I looked at it last, they didn't have it didn't have a set amount.
Mm.
They're still trying to total, which means way too fucking much for you dumbasses to be returning anything.
You guys check the sound because Brianna said she can't hear us. Okay. Because it says it's picking
Yeah.
it up.
I hear it. It's not
Okay, it says it picks it up.
Xavier
Okay.
Lawrence.
Facts. Where are you at, fam? You supposed to still be pulling up. Maybe he was like versus there. I'm cool.
Nah.
Let me
He's
go
like,
ahead
I don't
and
need
get-
to open this bitch.
Let me go
coming,
ahead and
he
get
coming,
this extra
he
sleep.
coming. He's handling his father duties, which is good.
Facts. So you bringing in Solo Lucci
Mm-hmm.
coming up here soon.
Turn
I got
up.
Solo Lucci coming, my dog. Shout out to bro. Next weekend, 18th through 20th. Trying to get a feature. Make sure you tap in with me. Trying to get him to come to your club. Make sure you tap in with me. Don't think you can go around me because it won't work.
Why do that if you're bringing them out here? That don't make
That's
any
hella
sense.
rude.
One specific person gonna try it.
Oh, okay. That
Oh,
makes sense. Well,
I got
oh,
haters everywhere.
that was direct.
Yeah.
As fuck.
So
I'm
yeah,
going
it's
back to
awesome.
my-
So yeah, I got him coming. I got more people coming too. I
and
don't
he's
choose those
also
out.
on Love and Hip Hop. He's on the Hollywood one.
I don't think he's on it anymore.
I don't think
Or he
I don't think
was?
on it. Yeah, he was on.
He was on it with,
LA one or something. Isn't it?
I stopped watching the Hollywood one, but that
I
was a lot
stopped
of drama
watching
going
all
on.
of them, but
Is
Hollywood-
April actually still pregnant by Lil Fizz?
I don't know if that was confirmed yet, but I know there's a video released where she's talking about like how everybody wants pussy and Lil Fizz wants a pussy and Mario wants her pussy, and there was like 6 other people she named in the industry like they want my pussy, and I was like maybe she's drunk and being sarcastic. Like,
Well,
maybe this is part of.
I seen a video where Moniece went to their child's basketball game and April was there.
Well,
like,
yeah,
Lil
because they
Fizz.
posted videos of Lil Fizz and.
Isn't that like how you messing with friends?
Okay.
How was Lil
Friends,
Fizz
girls?
pulling that? How did that millennial tour happen and there wasn't smoke?
Well, no, there was. They had got into it on the tour as well. But it's I just don't understand how people's messing.
I'm not
these
messing
are-
with friends. I'm not going to be a topic of conversation.
No, I'm not gonna mess
That's
with nobody's
literally
friends.
the top. That makes you the topic. It's going to. That's going to have that.
It's just
one
messy.
conversation.
It's just messy as fuck.
You can't move like you want to move. I'm good.
Say you the fucking goat.
He said nobody can't move around me to get through that door.
Don't try
Hey.
to go around it.
Facts. Listen, we gonna take a break. If you guys, it's your first time tuning into Champagne Mornings, how this works is we start you off. We're gonna play one of Crewboy versus songs.
I'm
He got
always
some-
drunk on this show.
That's the point. It's
You
cool.
was drunk when you woke up. Don't blame it on
But
That's
Don't
the point of what I'm saying.
That's-
I'm always faded.
at least you went to sleep this time, because last
Last
I
time he
think you-
came in so lit, so
Straight
hyper.
up.
Had the Henny right there with him.
I did.
Oh my God, he was on one. That's when he found out me and Shirley C are real sisters.
They
Real
are,
sisters.
They are real sisters, so y'all know.
we are real.
It took me a while to figure out. I still forget that some days. Hey, keep sharing. I see this shit going up by the second. Keep sharing. Share this shit, because if you're up, you're getting money. If you're not, you're sleeping. You're getting a drink.
Facts. Wait, what email did you send the music to?
Champagne Morning Show.
Oh, my
I'll just
bad.
stay on my phone.
Sorry, I was in the street plug email.
That's the one.
Which
with
one
the
you want?
cut.
Street
Street
Tell
Tell
him.
DJs. We break records.
We should just record him.
Facts. So this first song that we're gonna play for you guys, Ain't No Telling. Tell them about the song.
Ain't no telling this shit gas, and it ain't out.
Champagne
And
Morning exclusive.
So you
Love
might want to
DJs.
share this, tag, whatever you want to do, because it's the only time you're probably gonna hear it until I drop it. And I don't plan to drop it right now.
Hey,
Play that sheet.
Play that shit.
It's hard, cause
it's hard
it's one of my
because
favorite ones.
we're gonna go ahead and get this going then.
Unleashed. The niggas be like, don't play that Crewboyz verse.
I must be stopped. Ooh, bitch, I hop up, roll one. Bitch, then roll run. Get some old hunt. Shawty bad, freaky old butt. Plus a throat run. Pull her hair, throw it, shawty scared. So she don't run. Keep it playing. I feel like the mayor. CD know who run it. CBN, we the label. On the game, we going major. Oh yeah, go get a bag, that nigga. Bags coming on the daily, no capping the shit. Capping acting plays and shit. 10 fadeaway sick. No ratchet little bitches. Flying packs by that action, the bitches. Ratchet get navy. Ass clapping like the semi. Hold up. Jug plays like I'm Emmy. True. They know that we winning, we winning, we winning, we winning. No capping around us. Busting bricks down the dust. Only bad bitches, no dust. One triple double slam dunks. Been a cold winter, fro summer. I had to go get the bag. All gas to the dash. That drip from my other track. Pull that track, the bitch, I can pay for that. Put stars on the head like a cowboy fan. Big bean like clip for the Taliban. Tight to take the stand, tell a whole lot of shit. Still swaying. Ain't no telling, ain't no telling, ain't no telling, ain't no telling. No telling, ain't 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 no telling. I'm talking lame, rookie, pussy, woofy. They ain't really getting no check. Ooh, goddamn, ooh, my trap it go slam. Ooh, yeah, big bells everywhere. Double wrap them, ship them through the mail. Pass Jones, stay down now. I got my racks long. iPhone plus the Samsung, that's a trap phone trap. Two freaks out in the double tree, they trap for me, trap. Break it rap, beat the block down. For fucking out, bitches bring the outside. Pull up before the hot tip, leaning the fade of the bitch. Think I might go cop a Hellcat, but run a joint in the Bentley. I got freaks going dumb in my DM. I don't want you, I can't fuck it, I don't need you, little bitch. Ain't no telling, ain't no telling, ain't no telling, ain't no telling. No telling, ain't no telling, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling, ain't no telling, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling, ain't no telling. Okay. Two times. DJ Kier. Fuck that shit up. I'm gone, Zay. Cut that shit. Keep all that shit.
All right, ain't no telling what you guys think about that.
Recorded Let's Kind Excel Studios.
Big facts.
Just so y'all know, mix master engineered by my motherfucking dog. Excel, man. Y'all tap in.
Brandon said, my bro been doing this thing. Y'all better pay attention.
Come on. Shout out my dog B Spence. What's happening?
Thank you guys all for tuning in. So again, this is Champagne Morning Street Plug DJs. If you guys do not know how this works, we throw topics out online all the time.
Mine's been going crazy, my bad. I've been having some real interesting conversations.
It gets like that. It gets like that.
I feel like I've been posting these shits back to back. My conversation's been wild lately.
We had a whole day of just like topics back to back, and everybody was tapping in. And how it always works, again, if you tap in to the comments, we'll read your comments on here. As we all know, recently there was this big fight at Disneyland. We should all know that.
Yes, sir. Active.
And apparently, according to the article, they was all family who was fighting, but the dude walks up and punches the girl. Next thing you know, it was like 6 people fighting, people trying to break it up.
How she spit in his face? Then he punched her.
Oh, see the clip I seen?
She kind of deserved it then.
This clip I seen, it didn't say, I didn't see that she spit on him. I only seen that he walked over and punched her.
Watch the whole video. She spit in his face. Then he punched her.
Oh, then she deserves it. I no longer feel bad for her.
Okay, so the topic that I put out here on Facebook was, would you fight in front of your kids? Why not?
And that's a
I remember that one.
Yeah, I think you
always
comment on that shit. I'm shooting shit up.
He said he shouldn't say that.
That's what his wife said too, so don't fuck with them. Marry with their kids.
About all that Columbia shit.
Jay Black Wilson, he said, you just better not lose or you're going to lose their respect.
Why made a Kevin Hart joke? Was it octopus?
They jumped me. One dude, it jumped you. The fight was crazy. Yeah. I think that personally, I don't know. I think I would fight in front of my kids.
Yeah.
If somebody tests me, this is where it gets done. This is where it changes a little bit in the story. Because if somebody tests me and I feel tried, there's not going to be anybody who's around me who's going to stop me from doing what I feel like I'm going to do, right? And I'm not gonna let my kids think that it's okay to be a little bitch.
Right. I feel like you gotta make sure
you know
it's okay.
When there's a draw, you just can't be a bitch.
But what if it's one of those situations where you just happen to see somebody that you owe that fade to?
It depends. I
Is
think
that
it
okay to
depends
fight
on
them?
where
You got your
and
kid
what.
with you. And
What
you
caused
see
that fade?
somebody, and you see somebody that it don't matter why it caused. You see somebody that you just have that fade, or you want to have that fade with.
I think personally, it depends on
The reason.
it depends on the reason, and it depends on the circumstances. Because I see a lot of these niggas that I just want to punish, but you gotta be goddamn. You gotta kind of really know when and where certain things. Now, if you're in a situation where it's like, and I was just telling my daughters as I seen that shit, like being a parent, cause can be hard some days. So like, if your son comes like, Dad, that man fucked me up. You as dad gotta go over there.
You gotta handle
figure
that.
out
Fuck
if this
that
is-
man.
If this is the Hulk you gotta go fight, or if this is a mouse.
You gotta
And like
pick something
either way it
up,
go,
but-
cause you gotta go
Handle
be
the
dad. You know what I'm
situation.
saying? So
And you can't lose.
just
That's
look
what
when
most
you
people
try. You
say.
just gotta go do something, nigga. Otherwise, it's like my dad got bitch. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. They're gonna
But
lose that respect for you.
Just in general, fighting in front of kids, I don't think that's a good thing. But if my kid Nas will let you know now, will get on your ass. I don't care if they're around or not. But like if you cross those lines, but you gotta cross those lines. You know what I mean? You just can't be out there just like, I'm gonna pick a fight for. You can't just be out here
Trying to flex
trying
on in front of your kid.
You just can't be out here running around trying to be this gangster person with a kid and then
See, when I get mad, I kind of
trying
black
to jump on
out.
somebody. You know?
I don't know if I really like.
But you don't flex. People have to push you to that point.
Yeah. It's across that line. You see what I mean?
And actually, your last fight, you were very not blacked out. Like,
Not
you were
bad.
very conscious in that fight.
What my boy B said, kids gonna learn a valuable lesson that day. Don't mess with that of mine. Damn right, B. Hey, we all the same way from my city.
Yeah, that's facts. So Brandy online, she said, hell no, unless she had no other choice. She said some people have no home training and they're just ghetto and ratchet. So I was like, well, what makes it ghetto and ratchet? That you're fighting in front of your kids?
Or that you're fighting, period.
Or that you're fighting, period. And then she's like, well, it's the initiation of the fight around the kids that makes it that way.
I love the comments.
What does it
I
say?
feel my boy Siobhan. That nigga say I'm too old to fight. That's me. I'm pulling it out. Message to everybody
there's
on
so
here.
many people that
First,
said
ain't got no
that.
time to fight you,
Kason
kids.
said if you run up with, and when I'm with my kids, I can only assume you want to get shot.
I'm not playing with you.
Didn't his wife say the same shit?
She just said
Right
if it's
above
over
them.
her kids, she said if it's over her kids, then yes, she's gonna fight.
Right.
But she's not acting a fool. She's not acting a fool with her kids on
But
site.
she said, if
So
you tell
basically,
me,
she's saying that if it's one of those things where I know I owe you this fade, but I got my kid, I ain't gonna just fight you.
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
pack
or
worth
the
that.
that.
next
Yeah.
comment said, if you tell me on side and I'm with my kids, you better play blind because I'm shooting.
Off the face. That's my wife. Shout out to her. Trainer Will.
So like I said, she said if you want to front of fade in front of her babies,
We aiming.
you get your shot.
We aiming.
She don't got
cuz.
time for all that. She got a whole 4-month-old.
Come on. Every last person that's from Columbus.
L Rock said he doesn't want his kids to see him like that.
That actually
That
surprised
shocked
me
me.
coming
I'm
from
not gonna
L-Rock.
lie.
L Rock?
Yeah. Mama, she said that she once walked away from a fight for at least a year because every time she seen the person, she had her kids. But that's the thing about being a mom. Like, you're probably going to have your kids with you. So that means I just got to let the shit.
A lot of mothers need to have their kids with them
Okay.
in the world.
Okay. Well,
You're right. I don't think I've ever seen mom fight. Mom's had a lot of beef. Like,
but this is the
I
thing,
get my
though.
attitude definitely from mama. Like, there's no question on that.
So my thing is this, though. Like, if you always have your kids with you, you're just supposed to let the shit slide now?
No, it was probably one of those times where she just called you to pick me up and was like, hey, come get your sister from right here, right now. And she gave us no reason why the day just got cut short.
Renee said, I never intend to, but it is what it is. With the extra experience, she knows how to unlock the door and start the car.
Yo.
Oh, shit.
And then Aaron said, if it's on, it's on. You feel me?
Sometimes it gets like that, man. You know.
I don't know. It's to be determined for me. We'll see when the
Like I'm going out
situation
for the
presents
moon at the
itself. Yeah, when the situation presents itself,
We'll cross that bridge.
then I'll care. Brianna said
Okay.
some people don't care about your kids. Most people don't care about your kids.
The whole point of why I'm gonna shoot your ass and get it over with.
It reminds me of that video I seen where this like woman kicks the fuck out of someone's kid.
Oh, child.
And I wanted to jump through the video because I feel like the mom didn't do shit.
What
Come on.
happened? I missed it.
There was two girls fighting,
Mm-hmm.
and she like kicks the fuck out of the baby.
Mm-hmm.
And then the mom doesn't like. She's kept arguing with her. No, bitch. At that point, I'm offing you. Like,
And I'm arguing.
like, ain't no more words in this conversation. I wish somebody would touch one of you guys' babies while I'm with them. Like, you got me all the way. Our anger problems anyway.
We all do.
I mean, I don't even know if that's considered anger problems because if you
What's
put
that
your hand on my kid, that's totally different. He said, I don't want Ava to see that because shit gets ugly, and I don't want my daughter growing up fearing pops.
I've seen my dad fight.
That's a different perspective. I haven't thought.
I just thought about it. Like, you think that
I've
would
seen
make
my
him
dad
fear
fight,
you?
and I didn't fear him. It was because of me. Like, my dad plays darts. For those that don't know, my dad plays a lot of darts. We used to go to dart tournaments if we could get in, like the bowling alleys and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So one time, me and Auntie were sitting there, and this dude was watching us. And James comes through, our other brother comes through, and like talks to us and like tells us, "Hey, don't leave this room unless you tell me because this dude's sitting here watching you." Dad walks in. James tells Dad blacks.
It happens.
Dad blacks.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've even heard this story.
Really?
I've never seen Dad fight.
Dad black because Dad black like. I don't even know how to.
She couldn't even say nothing. Like, yeah, that nigga blank.
Oh, dude got kicked out. We kept our dart game going.
I feel like that's where I get it from because I'll legit get mad and not remember anything that happened.
Yes, me.
Past the fact of me getting mad,
Yes.
and people will tell me the next day like, "Sharicia,
Yes, me.
you did this."
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Stop! You was dragging." I'm like, "What? I did
Yes,
what?
me.
I don't even remember." Well, she shouldn't have started at some shit.
All I'm gonna say is I don't fear my dad. I feel real protected around him.
Your kid will know the difference of being ghetto and protecting them. Period.
Facts.
That makes good point.
Like I
because-
said, I felt protected from dad.
That's why I'm about to say. I don't know if Ava would think to be nervous of you, cuz, or Ava would know like my dad gonna handle shit. If shit
Hey,
happens.
after that, I
I know
stayed.
my
My dad
kids-
aired this bitch out.
Yeah.
That's a line.
Nas has specifically told him up for like, you don't want me to call my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
so
I've told people
he
that.
does. He's not scared. He knows like shit can get really ugly. You know what I mean? I don't hide nothing from my kid, which is something a lot of parents should stop doing. Hide shit from their kids. Like teach them. Like don't hide it. Teach them certain shit like guns and stuff like
And
that.
I think also with that comes how do you live in your everyday life? Because
Right.
your kids are going to see you every day and see
Right.
that obviously there's a reason why mom's acting like she's acting right
Mhm.
now, whatever that reason is, you know. And I'm one of those too. Like we didn't grow up with our parents lying to us. They
We
might
probably
should have.
They
might should have lied to us
Multiple
about something.
times.
But they didn't. So we grew up, knowing a lot. And I feel like one, of course, obviously it made us comfortable in who we are and how we are.
Right.
But at no point was I like, just because everybody in the city fear my dad, that I fear my dad.
Right,
Like,
right,
that
right.
doesn't
No, I
happen.
felt real protected.
Right.
I
I got
honestly
your
felt
point, though,
invincible for like 2 seconds. For like 2 seconds, I thought I was invincible.
Hey, they
But
gonna
then
bring me
dad
orange
told me
juice?
he'll fuck me up, and I no longer was invincible.
That's my dog LHD. The whole Columbia, South Carolina on this whole shop, my city. We always gonna stand up for each other.
Oh, no respect.
Hey Zay, you wanna bring me some orange juice? Thank
Listen,
you.
he needs some type of recovery.
He
okay?
needs go ahead and swing through McDonald's and get that nigga a whole
You
meal
just
right
go- you
quick.
just stop by the gas station at this point, cuz.
All right. So then this next topic was a listener request, so we're gonna go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Verse, don't get us in trouble, okay?
No,
Brianna,
we're
I'm
not
sorry.
doing this one with verse. I don't like
Brianna,
this
I'm
game.
sorry. It's a listener request.
I don't
We have
like
to.
this game. He can wait.
I'm on an interview.
He can wait.
She's on the interview watching. I have nothing to do with this answer, babe. Go
No,
read.
see, he can't.
No, last time he tapped out the conversation. That's
Right,
why I
right.
said that.
Yeah.
Because last time he did just like this. You about to put the hood on?
If it
Yep,
gets too
That's
deep,
what he did last time.
How about
He
we
put
go
the
this way?
hood
Let's just
on.
go this way.
it gets too deep, I'm out of there.
I'm switching it. I want
Okay,
no smoke.
listener request. I want you to understand that I was going to do your request.
I got you next time. Your request is coming. It's going to get some more
I was
comments. It's going to be lit. I got to look out for my guy.
When you
Okay.
go ahead and unfollow her, but don't unfollow me when you do, okay?
You don't unfollow me. Person that requested that ain't unfollow me at
I'm
all.
just playing.
Anyway, so I'm switching it because she got verse fucked up. She got Brianna fucked up.
Man.
Seriously.
It's
So,
a listener request. They want to know the answer.
They can look at the
I can't
comments
even
and
tell you
what
guys the question because we're not talking about it. So
Fact.
since we're not talking about it, I can't tell you.
I
Guys
just
have to
foresee her
tap
comment up
in.
there.
Yeah, it's going to be smoke.
Y'all be acting
Anyways,
like I'm pressed. Read the comment. Fuck it, you right, babe. That's what y'all tell them. Read the damn thing.
We're going to do it?
What it say?
No,
Okay.
first off, I know she's not pressed. Okay,
We know she's not
Me
pressed.
and Brianna done had all types of conversations.
Right.
Just over there.
She know more about me than Verse know about me.
Bad.
for
She
sure.
knows some real shit about us. She knew we were sisters.
It took me a while to get
She
that
knew
one.
somebody wasn't my brother.
What's the topic now?
What's the topic now?
All right, we
We're
want
gonna
to
do. Are we?
She
You
just
want
said
to
what
do
the
it?
topic is.
He's ain't gonna talk.
We
All
great.
right. Can friends have sex and keep it on that friendship level?
No,
No.
Oh.
Why not?
because in the words of my wife, sex is emotional for women. For dudes, it can just be like whatever. But emotionally, women are way more emotional. So you are like in the nigga room. But for the average woman, sex can be really emotional, and,
Okay.
and it does bring attachment, which is why like motherfuckers do stupid shit. For a man wise, like that shit is it can be emotional for a man too. But men are quicker, like they're barbaric, and they're quicker to just.
See, that's crazy
Slightly.
because I feel like I'm very good at separating sex and
Same.
emotion, like extremely good at separating sex and emotion. And I've even had dudes tell me like, this is really just physical for you, huh? Like, yeah.
They get mad.
Yeah, it is.
You're only gonna hit me when you want some, huh? Yeah, nigga. Like,
But majority of the
That's
majority.
the nigga rim of you. You see what I'm saying? Women don't do that type of shit.
you guys don't get over calling me a nigga. I feel like I've gotten called a nigga every episode. Like, I'm pretty sure we can go through and click when I got called a nigga every episode.
I mean, hey man, you the homie.
So most people on here said yeah. Stewie Newton said not for long.
certain people on there say, yeah, and I know for facts for lying, so.
And it depends on the friendship status. That does make a difference.
That does make a huge
And
difference.
I think
How
it makes a
much time
difference
you
on
spend.
how mutual it is. Because I think at that one point, as soon as one of the people want more, it has to stop right there. Because if you don't stop it right when that one person wants some more,
It can go ugly.
facts, it can go all bad. So what do you guys think here, for you guys who are actually tapped in with us? And make sure you guys keep sharing the broadcast. Champagne Mornings, we appreciate you guys
That's
all.
what I'm saying.
I
Yeah,
thought
see?
Randall's comment was interesting because he was like, I've done it before, but it's rare. Most times it only works if you have sex like once or twice. Because if you're doing anything more than that, feelings aren't involved. And I disagree.
Emotion or something, because you're a nigga on the nigga
You
side.
know, I think it also depends on.
The
So,
person too.
I think it depends on the time you spend together. Like, are you guys together all day?
Well, it
and
says
smashing type
friends.
shit?
Well, that makes it different. Does that make it different? Because is it just somebody you met and that's what you guys
It
are
says
doing,
friendship.
or is it friend?
But I don't
Friends
kick it with
still
all my
have
friends
sex?
every day.
I don't have friends, so.
I have one.
But if you like on that level, you would have like I guess a friend.
Damn it, man.
I have one.
One
That's
friend.
my nigga.
That's
Since
deep.
high
But see,
school.
that's what I was saying.
I
Like
got
said,
family.
most women get attached or it gets awkward.
I
It's
don't.
real.
I would say that most women around me do
Don't.
get attached.
Oh, do they?
Most women around me, yes.
I think most women around me just don't know what they want. Personally, I'm good. I know what I want, what I don't want. But most women around me don't know what they want. Like, I know people that be like, no, I don't want a relationship. I just want to smash. But don't smash anybody else. Only us talking. Like, no, nigga, you want a relationship.
That's emotion
That's
because you don't want nobody else to do nothing. It's emotion.
Bitches be confused.
I think as long as it's clear, just don't. I think as long as you make clear, I can deal. Let me just talk about myself in my own experience. As long as it's clear what it is, then it's not going to be a problem.
You know
because
what's-
how are you going to get mad at something you know?
Right.
You know,
That's
and
what I'm
that's
saying.
the biggest
Opposite
problem
end,
is
why
most
you would-
people are
It's gonna
trying
change
to.
the dynamic of the friendship though. Like it goes from friendship to having sex. That's a totally different emotion.
Okay, well,
now
I
you're
have.
looking at them a little more than a friend, like a little more than you see what I'm saying.
But could it strengthen the friendship? And the reason why I say this
Yeah.
is because I actually have a friend who we were friends. I slept with him.
Now you're better friends.
We're better friends, but haven't fucked with each other
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
since the time that
I think
happened.
it's interesting.
Yeah.
You keep
But
saying
for some
female
reason-
emotions, but in my case, it usually be the niggas.
Yes,
Just those niggas.
it's usually
It's usually the niggas that don't
I
like
think
that after so
I think
long.
you're giving males a lot of credit right
Niggas
now.
are
I am.
emotional.
because
I'm
they're
going hard for
really-
dudes right now.
You guys are
very
really
emotional.
I'm going hard for dudes right now. Thank you. A dude commented.
XL
Yeah.
XL said I've done it before, but it depends on the friendship level and the communication. But it only works if you're open on both sides. That's what I say.
Definitely.
It has to be discussed and agreed upon. Like, I don't think that's something you can go in where you're like, oh, are we together? Or are we not? Like, no, you need to know.
We
that
still
shit.
friends? All
Right, like that's shit you need to know.
But
You
if
need
you have to-
discuss- I'm literally saying,
I
like,
didn't
this is
discuss
nothing.
it,
I
though.
discussed
Yeah, if you gotta ask,
It just
I feel like
happened.
that's-
If you have to
yeah.
ask-
No, I didn't
You're
ask.
already-
I
yeah,
told
yeah.
this is what it is. This is what you're getting. This is what
Right.
I'm offering.
See,
You
told, but
didn't
if you
say-
ask now that thought is pondering in the back of your head, like, well, what are we more than a friend? Like, you smash your friend and it's good. You can be like, damn, friend got some good over there.
So let me get another
So every time
round.
y'all together, y'all get drunk because y'all friends, so y'all going out together and shit like that. Who you gonna try to get with? You ain't worry about nobody else. I
feel like that's
you know
just
what I'm saying?
consistent right
It
there.
could change the
But
dynamic
if
of
the
it.
cute dude over there shoots a shot and I think he's cute, I might talk to him. That ain't my
You
nigga.
just such a nigga. It's sad.
What I was
You
gonna
just such a
say,
nigga.
what I was
My
gonna
thing
say
is
is that if you're purposely to the point where you're going out with and you plan on, you're
Yeah,
going out
you're
with
going
them
out
and you
with
plan on,
them,
like you're already making that more
You're in a
Yeah.
at that
relationship
point.
right there.
Yeah.
And personally, Sharice again, but I'm just going to speak in my own experience. In my own experience, I could have somebody and somebody else have my attention. Like
100%.
you know what I mean? So if somebody else has my attention, it doesn't matter who sex is coming from if it's not from that person, to be honest. Because I'm never going to be emotionally attached to that person.
Right.
So no matter how much they want to make it
into.
into, even if that's the only person I'm sleeping with, if they don't have my attention in the way that they're going to need my attention for us to be more,
Then it's never
going to
gonna
be
more.
emotional. Yeah.
Agreed.
That's good.
I
That's
100%
a good
agree.
one.
Yeah. So anyways, thank you guys
That
for
was
tapping into that. So we're going to go ahead and
We're
we're going to play another song. We're going to play another one of Versus songs, and then we're going to get into the rest of the show. The name for this one is Ride for This. You want to
Oh, this is the one with the video.
Oh, listen, man, another hit that y'all not gonna hear for a while unless you goddamn just paying attention now, or you go on my page, and I just was so generous at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
No, nigga, it was not 1. It was like 3. I don't know why the fuck I was up either. But this nigga dropped this video at like 3 a.m. Dead ass.
So
And
3
I was
a.m. here,
like,
6 o'clock
His
a.m.
manager was like, "Oh, this is really generous."
Yeah.
I was scrolling and verse drops. I was
Shout
like,
out BB. BB was like, "What the fuck kind of?"
I said, "Did I just get a tag on?" Oh, okay.
At 3
Oh,
At 3, because I was just up. First of all, why the fuck was
I
I
woke
up at
up in the
3?
middle of the night. I woke up and looked at my phone to see what time it is, and I was
Yeah.
like, "A whole video?"
My whole phone plugged. I was like, I promise.
So yeah, Ride for This, man, is an exclusive that's coming off my next project. And like I said, I ain't dropped it yet. It's featuring my boy Xavier Lawrence.
Hey,
Fucking hit. We
XL.
make a lot of hits together. We got way more behind me in this thing that you guys
that's
don't know.
You guys know they were
Lexicon
working
XL Studios. That's where we're at right
We
now.
fly out tonight, man. We will be live at the fucking musical in Arkansas. We're about to go crazy at the fashion show.
He's putting me in his luggage so I can go.
Shout out to
Bring y'all guys
BT,
off
the
the
label
heavy.
nigga. Motherfucking, it's about to go down. So this is something. It's hard.
Facts. All right, let's go ahead and get
This
it
is my
playing.
second favorite.
Your second.
Second
What's your
favorite.
first?
Ain't no telling.
What's the name of the song?
The other one.
Well, that's
Damn, Crewboyz, you got them niggas.
By this money, I'm gonna ride for this. By my respect, is on fire. By this money, I'm gonna ride for this. By my respect, I'm gonna set the city on fire for it. So my side, little nigga. I turn that eye, little nigga. What's that fire, little nigga? You got a line, little nigga. All the pain, struggling, hustling, grinding for years. Gotta make a way. Go harder and harder, like harder flow wet as a bitch. See, the streets don't love you. No, it's either be eating, don't be fooled. Or these hoes don't love you. Shit, never said I love these hoes fool. No, I slide with hitters. Outside my nigga. Outside my nigga. Slide where we slide. We finna get it, ain't no high, my nigga. I'm aside, my nigga. Cause by my nigga. Said I'm a rally nigga. It's something that's stuff. Ain't that the whole clip that's on game. By this money, I'm gon' ride for this. By my respect, I'm gon' set the city on fire for it. So my side, little nigga. I turn that eye, little nigga. What's that fire, little nigga? You got a line, little nigga. By this money, I'm gon' ride for this. By my respect, I'm gon' set the city on fire for it. So my side, little nigga. Turn that eye, little nigga. What's that fire, little nigga? You got a line, little nigga. Tryna do right, still wrong. Trying in my spot in the moan. Why niggas mad at me for? Tunnel vision chasing choke. More pain, more I'ma apply pressure. Foot on this, never gon' let up. Stay down, keep going. Run up my lettuce and carrots. I need the bag real. Got my feet, they sellin' no deal. Unless it worth $500,000. And shit ain't nothing. I need the whole thing. Tryna give up the dope game. It got a hold on me. Yeah. Quarters and whole things. I shit the whole low, man. By this money, I'm gon' ride for this. By my respect, I'm gon' set the city on fire for it. So my side, little nigga. I turn that eye, little nigga. What's that fire, little nigga? You got a line, little nigga.
By this money, I'm gon' ride for this. By my respect, I'm gon' set the city on fire for it. This is my side, little nigga. I'm turn that eye, little nigga. What's that fire, little nigga? Get out of line, little nigga.
All right, again, that was Ride for This by your boy.
Judge Go.
That's not
Oh,
who
no,
that was.
It was by Crewboyz.
It was by me, but that happened at like the whole wrong time. That was not Judge Go's song. That's my dog. I was just shouting my dog out, but that was me and Xavier Lawrence going crazy, and we about to.
I actually like that song too.
We're gonna perform that Saturday.
And you can ask them. We don't pretend to like songs just because we like them.
Listen, I've got a 5 from Bia.
Did you get 10 once?
If I don't get a 5 from
I
Bia,
think I got give him an 8.
You got a 10 on
upgraded.
PTSD.
yeah, I got
That's an
I
8.
got upgraded.
Oh, it was 8?
It's an 8.
Oh.
I haven't got a 10 yet. I don't think it's gonna
Hey, I
Listen.
like Ride though. Like send that into the review, and I bet you can get your 10.
Right, and sometimes I'm not always on the show,
He
so
wanted
it's
me
a
to
little
send
bit
that another
different,
day to
right?
play the video, and I was like, nope, I'm holding out on y'all motherfuckers.
Oh,
I got
that's why I
like 10
never
songs in the
got
cut. I got 3 videos in the cut.
He's holding out on you,
I'm
motherfuckers. I'll go
holding
right back
the
to the
fuck
spoof
out.
and listen.
So nobody fuck me, no, I'm holding the fuck out.
Thank you guys again for tapping into Champagne Mornings. We're about to close out this episode, but as we do every time, we want to end with some Black excellence and some dope people. And we got Corey Goff. That's her name.
What's
Her
his
name.
name?
Her
Her
name
name.
is
Corey
Corey Cori Goff Gauff. She beat
The GOAT.
Serena.
yeah.
Who else beat Serena that y'all know? I want to see what they say.
I thought Venus was
Actually-
the undefeated one. And
Actually,
Serena's
it's
lost
Venus.
most
I
of the time.
apologize.
Is it
I
Venus?
apologize. Venus.
She beat Venus,
Yes.
niggas?
Goddamn,
Oh,
close the damn door.
shit.
And I'm not lying. I did.
Venus
look
lost.
at
That's what I'm saying. Like Venus.
Venus though, like Serena, it's dope you beat Serena because she's dope,
She always loses,
but she loses sometimes.
Yep.
You don't beat
Venus
Venus.
Williams. Beat
Ooh.
Venus Williams. This was just
What I love about it is that both
Oh,
sisters
she's
were
15.
pumped
Mhm.
for that little girl. They were so excited for that girl.
Yeah.
She
got-
beat Venus.
She got a
And
shout
she
out
was
from
so
both
excited.
sisters.
She was like, I know it was kind of nervous too, like going into that match against your idol. Like, there's no way she's not your idol, first off. She doesn't have to tell me that's her idol,
That's her idol. We know.
but that's her idol, right?
Right.
There's no way that you're going to go into it and not be. And to win, and then not only to beat her, but not have no animosity or
like
friction
she was
and have that
so
love
proud
there.
of that girl. She
Just
She
go play
loved
that on
it.
your show. My bad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not
Happened?
in studio time.
I
George
love
gonna
that
say he loves the
song.
song. Gave me a 5. So on their show,
5
they do,
plus.
5+.
on their show they go 1 through 5.
He has a
Oh.
show.
Yeah, he has a whole podcast. They go 1 to
Oh.
5.
Sorry,
I've
George,
been on his
I
podcast
tapped out.
too.
My bad.
They go 1 to 5. Play that on y'all shit though. They shit get numbers too, like Street Club.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty dope. It's all the way in no man's fucking
Hey, I
land.
support all. Just because we do a podcast don't mean we don't fuck with you. Like
I think it's 2 different
Yeah.
audiences. Be real. Cause like when I went on Street Plus show, I went on their show. It's 2 different.
but the thing is, we can all eat. We should
It's
all
all
be
and
working
it's
together.
all about exposure, honestly. At the end of the day, it's all about exposure in different markets. Like, obviously, the more people you know, our show brings in different viewers
Right.
Every
than
time.
the review does.
Right.
When we pull up our statistics, as a matter of fact, when we pull up our statistics for Champagne Mornings, majority of our listeners are actually on the East Coast, Philadelphia, New York, and Seattle, were our
and out of
top 3.
country.
And then some out of country. And then for the review, majority of the listeners, it was Tacoma as the top, and then Dallas second, and then Seattle.
Total different views.
So
your
like,
songs
it's
totally
audiences,
being on
yeah.
the review and then coming over to us get you mad exposure because you're getting exposure all
Twice.
over.
Yeah, in different
Two
places.
different markets.
Facts. And we're going to Dallas.
Street wide, everybody.
We're going to Dallas
I ain't
and
never been to
Vegas.
Dallas. When we going to Dallas?
We're going
The
to Dallas
3rd.
on the 3rd, August 3rd.
And then we're going to Vegas on the 23rd.
You coming? We can set some stuff up. You
Oh,
trying
no, it's my son's birthday, the 31st. We'll be in Las
Oh, okay.
Vegas.
Oh, we're going
I
to
have a
Vegas.
We'll be
12-year-old
Vegas
that
on
wants to go to
the 23rd.
Vegas.
We're going to Vegas on the 23rd. We'll be out there of August.
I might go back.
Yeah. And it's a sisters trip.
And
I don't know if you
sisters,
know.
all of our sisters.
I don't know if
Yes,
you
I
know
won't be
us
going.
and our sisters.
Yeah, no,
Yes,
you
yes,
sit
I
at
won't be
home.
going.
So Brianna, leave him with
Ooh.
the baby. Come tap in.
Yeah, leave him. He's real good with the
He's
baby,
great.
right?
He stays home.
Don't text her and tell her no right now.
Right,
No, I'm
nah.
just-
Don't blame.
what you pick up your phone for?
She can go.
You said the baby. You should ask about the baby.
No, for real. We're about to get lit. It's about to be everything. Make sure you guys tap in with us if you want to work, if you want to kick it, if you want us at your clubs. anything like that, make sure you tap in with us. Find us on Street Plug DJs on all platforms. Also, you can find me on Instagram, Bia_King.
You want to go first?
Oh, I got a lot of tags.
Oh, shit. Well, I was just simple. You know, at Pretty Simple Key.
Pretty simple.
Add me at Crewboyz Verse on everything. iTunes, Spotify. Just Google the shit and just add everything that you pull up, right?
Crewboyz with a Z.
That's with the Z. And then crewboysmusic.com. For those who don't know, I've been had a website. We don't know. Go on there. Shout out my manager, BB. She has some dope shit up there for you guys. Subscribe so you can catch all this stuff that I'm going to drop. LexiconXLstudios.com is up. Make sure you go on there, book your time, and come fuck with us, man. We got a lot of good shit that's going on.
And
right
it's
here.
really easy to find. They're all on Google. You'll see the pictures of the dope setup and everything.
And
here.
if you're watching this,
I know we can't take you guys back there to see the actual studio, but I don't even do music, and it's fire. Okay?
I'm hopping in the studio and I don't do music.
Behind this wall, Xavier learns to do this thing, man.
She do music. She's lying to you guys. You guys will see it eventually.
I don't do music.
He said, lock the door and set the alarm. First off, I need you to act like we're not responsible, okay? We're responsible. I know he's a little drunk and we getting him more drunk.
But we here.
But we responsible, okay?
He gonna probably take a nap.
Man.
I need
right
one.
here.
Can I skip work?
I'm off. I'm off for
Anyways,
sad reasons, but I'm off.
Right.
And I don't gotta be nowhere until later. So
thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Champagne Mornings. Make sure you guys share the show. Make sure you guys tap in Street Plug DJs again on all platforms. And we appreciate you guys as always.
Love is love.
Love y'all.
Love is